My name is Austin Highsmith, and I am an actress, producer, writer, stand-up comic in Los Angeles. My situation was like before the boot camp is that I've basically been an actor professionally for 15 years, and our schedule is completely all over the place and lacks any type of structure because we never really know what's going to happen from one day to the next. I sort of used that as a procrastination crutch and didn't know how to structure my life to get my writing and my producing done. Going into the boot camp, what I was hoping for is that I would be afforded a little bit of knowledge into how to structure my day so that I could actually be a productive writer and so on and so forth. Yeah, I got that in tenfold. At the very beginning of the boot camp, I stated that my 8-week goal was to have a couple of outlines done for my series, but in the way that my life works, I kind of never know what my main priority is going to be week to week because stuff just pops onto my desk. And although I didn't do what I had originally set out for my 8-week goal to be, it morphed into things that were even bigger and more impressive than I ever could have imagined. I ended up writing Act 1 of a screenplay that I've put off for 5 years. It's not a big deal. I also wrote and performed a 15-minute stand-up set, which I still can't believe I did because it's scary to even think about doing that. I also wrote a children's book and I'm halfway through illustrating it, which is like, if you would have told me that a year ago, I'd be like, oh, you're cute. And I have many other things that I have already started and completed because of a Lifehack Bootcamp. And I truly, 8 weeks ago, if you would have told me I would be here today, I would have said that you were probably dreaming or something, because I truly don't believe that I've accomplished all I have in the past 8 weeks. Everything has pretty much changed since I did the boot camp. I feel completely different. For me, there's something that Demir said pretty early on in the boot camp, and it's ask yourself not how you feel, but what you're committed to. And that has been an absolute life changer. It's affected even like my workouts. Like I'll be like, I don't really want to run 2 miles today. And I'm like, what are you committed to, Highsmith? So that one sentence that he gave us, it's actually changed every area of my life, every area. Something that I didn't know was going to make a huge impact, but is the morning routine, because I start my morning routine now with structure already built into my day. It makes me feel like I have a sense of accomplishment. And then also learning about rewarding myself for the small accomplishments has made me feel differently about work. And it's just made me feel differently about getting things done. I'm so invested in creating my own stuff and in my own journey that mentally my mental game is completely been torn down and rebuilt. And it makes me feel so different just as a human being, not even as a performer. Even my husband was like, you're a different person now. He's like, you really have your life together, babe. And I'm like, thanks. I feel like I do too. When I started timing myself and actually realizing how much time it took to do certain tasks, I was blown away by things that I would have thought took an hour, took 5 minutes. But by actually tracking my time and having time ownership, my worldview was shifted. And now I know that my husband and I time block our chores on the weekends, and if we just do 50 minutes and then we have a dance party and a reward, and it's revolutionized my marriage even. I am a different human being now just by tracking my time. He's like an 80s workout video. He's so excited and high energy and so much fun, and he just makes you want to turn everything into a party. And it's wonderful too, because he doesn't let you stay in your old story about anything. If you're trying to stay in your excuses, he calls you out immediately. As an actor, I never want a director who's just going to let me get away with my bad habits and that are not going to serve the actual story of the movie or the TV show or the play or whatever it is. Demir is the kind of director that I like working with because he sees the whole picture and he knows that even though you're stuck in this moment, that's not going to be what you want for your entire performance. So he pushes you out of it. And that to me is how Demir is as a coach. He's always pushing things forward, and he doesn't let you stay in your excuses, which I appreciate. The people that I think would really thrive in Lifehack Bootcamp are anybody that really thrives in structure, anybody that really wants to take extreme ownership over their life and their purpose, and find whatever that is and fine tune it and get clarity over the whole life purpose, because we're all looking for that, right? Anybody who really is searching for that and wants to make that clear for themselves, I think would love Lifehack Bootcamp. I thought was going to be really taxing at the beginning. I was like, I got to talk to this person I don't know twice a day. But it ended up being that like, I just totally love him. I mean, we became great friends. We knew what was going on in each other's lives. We're like, we have to get together and like have dinner. And like, we're continuing our conversations. We're going to check in on Monday morning and then Friday afternoon, just because we enjoy being part of each other's processes so much. And I care about his life immensely now, and vice versa. It was something that I thought was going to be a burden that turned out to be a blessing.